you ever heard of Joseph Campbell's
Oh, of course, yeah.
Monomyth? Yeah, the actual hero's journey,
Yeah.
and how you can map that, and how everybody needs to go through that cycle. You know, so even you with your business right now, you could sit there and have the graph of the Monomyth, and you could map where you are at in the hero's journey cycle. And once you get good at mapping that hero's journey, it really allows you to see what is coming up, to be able to see the opportunities to continue the cycle rather than getting stuck. Because when you actually look at that whole cycle, it plays out every single time that we are successful. Every single time you have to go through that hero's journey. So being able to see where you are at in the journey helps you to know what is coming next. Or, because there are some points where in the journey, like, a lot of people never move on because they get stuck, and the fear of because there's a couple of places throughout the hero's journey where it's literally like you need to go into the cave and slay the dragon, essentially. And that's where the fear comes up. But right on the other side of that is all the gold and the riches. And if you can recognize that you are at that point of the journey, then you can get the fortitude to be like, no, I'm not going to just stop. I'm going to keep pushing onward. Because the fear is the unknown. The fear is pushing onward. But if you can see how the journey, and the journey is the same every single time for everyone. The cycle it's just the cycle of how everything gets completed.
If I bought into the idea that I had to compromise myself, and of course, I probably did many times, it never worked out in my favor. Never. Mm-hmm. And you can only go for, and even those times when we don't know what our purpose is, you can only go for what you think your purpose is, or be on the direction of that. And even if you're wrong, you'll get shown the right way, and yada, yada, yada. And basically a lot of bad stuff might happen. A lot of good stuff might happen. But the main thing is that you're on your path. You need to be on your path. In fact, I'm not like a very religious, or I'd say I'm a spiritual person, but if I use the term God, which, I'm using it loosely. I mean, I don't fucking know what the fuck does exist out there, but God's will is not me getting $100 or $1,000, succeeding or failing. I'm not being punished. At least I don't think of it that way. If you do, that's fine. But what I think is to be spiritual, to be on my path, is to accept whatever is in my world and practice the things that I believe in, which, some of those might be like principles like gratitude or acceptance or honesty, open-mindedness, willingness, those types of things. How can I do that with what is given to me? And I stopped, we're only human, but I stopped trying to go like, well, wait a minute, I'm doing something bad, I'm doing something good. That's why this is happening. I'm getting screwed in this way. I'm getting, good things in this way. How can I just be, and accept whatever comes my way, even if it's horrible, and learn how to practice certain principles within it. And if I do that, generally life gets better. It's not that I get better things. It's that I learn how to live with what I have and where the day takes me. That to me is so much a big part of my journey. How can you be the best expression of a man? How can you be the best version of yourself?